Hey everybody, I'm Ryan Schrout, and we are here today to do nothing in particular. It's
We're
Monday.
certainly not here to iron a green screen.
We're certainly not here to iron this sheet that has been sitting in this office since we moved into this office, and it was sitting in a basement before we moved into this office. And we're basically not doing anything particularly special here, but we thought it allows us to do this. Allows us to, now you can see my Windows desktop. And me in
See,
the
it was
corner.
way more funny when you said, do this, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, well, I was waiting on. Let me turn those speakers down. So welcome to our Windows Desktop Marathon. This is it. So it's Oculus Rift launch day. We got our Oculus Rift in today as part of, I was one of the early Kickstarters, so I did in fact get my Oculus Rift in. I thought there was going to be some kind of like special Kickstarter branding or something on it, but that's not the case. Instead, it was just like a sticker on the box, and we did get a little card. That the debate is still up on whether or not people actually signed the card or if it was just printed. I'm going to believe in my heart that Palmer Luckey signed each one of the Kickstarter cards because I think that makes it much more special for me. So this is not an unboxing, but we have to run through the setup process on our system here. So we figured we'd go ahead and run through that setup process with you here as well. So if you want to see what it's like to get all the stuff out of the box and then figure out how you set it up in your room. Now, we did a stream on Friday with the HTC Vive. It's a room scale setup. It took a lot more work, taking a much bigger space. Here, I'm basically sitting on a chair. My computer that we're running on is sitting next to me. I've got basically you just sit at your desk and you can do this one. We're running on our high-end VR system build that we did a story on last week. So it's a $2,500 build. It's our highest end build. It's got a Core i7 5930K. It's got a GTX 980 Ti from Asus in it. M.2, NVMe SSD, all the good stuff. But what the important stuff here is the GPU is the highest end single GPU you can buy, and then the processor is fairly high end as well. So I have logged into my Oculus account. This system actually had a retail Rift on it last week, but we're going to rerun the setup because we have to anyway. So let's just see what happens. So you can see I've picked the correct profile picture, I think. Everybody should agree with that. I don't want to, yep, sure, all that stuff is fine. All right, so we're going to go through the whole Rift setup. I have removed all the protective films. Do not expose the lenses direct sunlight. This is probably a bad idea. This is not a look at your sun during an eclipse kit, I think is worth noting. And so we're going to go ahead and connect the headset to it. Now, out of the Rift itself, so the Rift itself is only one cable comes out of it, one cord, I guess I should say. But at the end of it, you're going to get an HDMI connection as well as a USB 3.0 connection. So where do I need to plug this in at, Ken? Oh, actually into the card itself. We're not trying to split that part off. So I'm going to lean over here and plug that in. Okay. And
Interesting thing we've noticed with these VR headsets, they do not appear as devices in Windows.
They do not. They do not. And we have to plug in our sensor. So this is the pedestal sensor here. It basically kind of looks like an old Apple iSight camera. But this is what actually reads all the infrared lights on your headset. So that's another USB 3.0 connection that I will lean over here and install. All right, so our software says we're good to go. Of course, we need to update the firmware on the headset. That sounds like a thing that should occur. So don't disconnect things here at this point. That seems to make sense. Update complete. All right, we have our Oculus remote. I pulled out the tab on the bottom, and then I pressed the center button. And, I guess it must be connecting to something in the headset itself, or maybe the sensor. So this is just like a little, I don't know, it's like a little remote control. It's got, a volume buttons, back buttons, select button, kind of typical arrow buttons. It turns out a lot of the games can be played with this on by itself, which is kind of an interesting paradigm to think about. So, yep, you got your select button, your navigation disc, volume up, volume down, back, Oculus button, universal menu. Of course, we need to update the firmware for that too. Let's do it. Now, on the Rift headset, while it's doing that, this has headphones. Now, because we're streaming it and I need to hear what people outside of my headset are saying, we're not actually going to use these headphones. We're going to use some wireless gaming headphones. These are Logitech G933s to help with all of that. So that actually comes with a tool to remove the ear, these kind of headphones from it, and we may have to do that in order for the headphones to fit on my head, Ken, but we'll see. So keep that in mind, that even though we're using external headphones, this still comes with integrated headphones. And then we have to get our Xbox controller that does ship with it on there, so let's set that up. I'm going to plug in our adapter. Okay. Yep. And then we've got our batteries in there. Press and hold that. And then we need to sync it. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Looks like that has completed successfully. Yep, connection status, Xbox controller okay. I know what an Xbox controller looks like. I'll skip the registration part because nobody needs to see that. We gotta set up our sensor now. So this is basically, will just kind of sit on your desk and stare at you. I'm sitting down, but I'm 6'2". Okay, I have placed my sensor. Is that at least 3 feet from me, Ken? Doesn't look like it, does it?
Let's see if it works.
I'll scoot it back just a little bit.
To be honest, I don't think it's 3 feet away from him.
Well, we'll deal with it. Confirm sensor tracking. Okay, so get my headset. Yeah. The green thing is filling up. Sensor tracking confirmed. That's a good sign. So personalize your Rift. We designed it for comfort. I know there's a lot of people talking about if you wear glasses that it's not very comfortable. I don't have that issue, but we'll see what the general consensus of people is as this progresses. We've got the tracking triangle. So there's IR emitters in the back here, I guess, if you turn your head all the way around. You got 3 Velcro tabs, one on this side, one up top. Yeah, on your headphones, got that. Loosen the side tabs halfway. Ooh, look at this animation. So let's loosen this puppy up. Gently put it on, back to front. They all kept telling us, what they tell us, like a baseball hat.
Like a baseball cap?
Yeah. So they tighten the top and the tab. So when the sides feel comfortable, tighten the top and push the headphones against your ears. So I guess I'll do that now. Open that up. Move this sucker behind me. Here, let's do this. We've got a lot of cords running around this office this week. I'm going in, everybody. It's telling me on the screen, the Rift isn't ready for you just yet. Continue with setup on your computer. I am. This is what the computer told me to do. Okay. That seems comfortable. So we'll do that. Hit next. Yep, all those things. I've worn it before. Fit complete. We're almost there. It says I should make sure I have lots of space to move around. Ken, do you think I have lots of space to move around? I'm going to go with yes. And then this is for your lens slider. By pushing it in and sliding the lens slider, you can adjust the distance between the lenses. This is what we call this, Ken, the IPD, interpupillary distance. If you check on the Oculus Reddits, there's lots of people telling you how to do that if you want. All right, stand up and face the sensor now. We didn't set the camera up to stand up, Ken. You want me to just keep sitting down?
Just stand up. It's fine.
Okay. Attach the remote to my wrist so I don't have to look for it like an idiot. Okay. What could go wrong? Oh, my head is gone.
I think it's great.
All right. Focus the horizontal lines by moving your headset up and down on your face. Oh, I see. So this is getting me to make sure. Let's see, vertical lines. Oh, okay. That makes a big difference, actually. All right. So you move the headset up and down, and so I'm basically seeing a crosshatch of some green lines. It's telling me to move it up or down to change the focus of the horizontal ones, and then focus the vertical lines by pushing the slider in and moving it side to side. Oh, look at that. Nope. All right. I think the answer is 63 millimeters, Ken.
Is that your final answer?
62. I'm going with 62 millimeter IPD. Press select button in your remote. Okay. Stand up in the position you plan to use VR and look straight ahead. Press the select button on your remote to continue. Do you think I should sit down now, Ken?
If it's telling you to stand up, you should
stand
up.
It is. I think it's going to run me through some demos. Oh, it's scanning my face.
Oh, no.
Setup complete. Placement of this message now reflects your forward view in VR. To see the area your sensor can track, look down at the circle around your position. I am not centered on that really at all. All right. Welcome to VR. So this is going to show me... So do you see anything of this yet, Ken?
Nope.
All right, so it's telling me I'm going to enjoy a few short experiences to start my VR journey. I should probably have my headphones. Well, yeah, since we're not using that as the default headphones. He cheats as he looks under. Do you hear anything yet?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I do hear some ambient music now. That's what you're getting?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we see it now.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put these headphones over the headphones, and that sounds like the worst idea, but I didn't take them off beforehand. I can skip any experience by pressing the select button. Noted. In case I get too scared. So you see this now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at a polygonal fire with a fox and a...
Do you have any audio?
I do. I'm getting ambient audio. Do you hear, like, fishies and stuff?
It's very quiet.
Yeah, it's fairly quiet on here. This is what Oculus has determined is the safest thing to show somebody first, interestingly enough. All right, it's moving on. I didn't do that. Oh, hello. It's waving at me, Ken.
Oh, no. It doesn't look very friendly.
Yeah. Moving on. Alien guy. The 3D looks really, really, really good.
Like polygons or?
No, just like the effect of the 3D does.
Should probably look over the edge.
I know. How close am I to my desk here?
You got like another step.
Yep. No, you feel that. Whoa. I do see a little bit of light coming in at the bottom of underneath my nose right here, but I have to look for it, to be honest. Do you hear that, Ken? You hear
No.
that? You don't hear the dinosaur?
No, we have an audio problem. I'll have to figure it out.
Because you should be getting something by now. All right. What about now?
No.
Nothing? I'm going to sit back down for a second.
It's an issue. We have to figure it out.
All right, let's figure it out. I'm going to take these off for a second.
If they wanted me to push you forward, I probably should have done it.
That's not very nice.
No, but it would have been hilarious.
So, how do you want me to debug the audio real quick? You want me to try to chime in over here?
Yeah. I can hear that just fine. Make sure it's the default audio device. Because I could hear it bleed through a little bit, so I'm wondering if it wasn't using the built-in speakers on the Rift. Or the built-in headphones on the Rift.
Logitech G430, a little adapter. Still, you want me to do a sound test here?
Sure.
Yeah, watch volumes just in case.
Yep. I hear one channel fine.
You think it might be overriding and going out to the Rift anyway?
No, because I'm getting the audio back onto my wireless headset still. So, like, everything's still working. Yeah, and I'm getting both channels to my headset. Let me get one more thing out of here, too. Stepping on the cables. Whoa, green screen. Think it has something to do with that single cable coming out? Probably not. I'm going to take my included Oculus wiping cloth, clean off these lenses real fast. I might have clouded them up some. Let's see. Still hearing one channel? Let me try one thing. You're getting this one, which is what? Let's try that.
I'm hearing the one channel.
Still just one?
I'm getting the second one faint from somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where.
Mute my mic real fast. Or did you get it faint?
No, I didn't. I only got it the once. The left channel.
Because that's going back into mine correctly. Mute that real quick. That's why I unplug it.
Okay.
All right.
Just the one. It might be our quote-unquote fix.
I guess I don't remember if we ran that particular test after we were looking for audio. Let me play back a YouTube video real fast, make sure that's coming out correctly. VR even looks like, or regardless of a live stream.
Yeah, I'm
both
getting it
channels
there.
That we do.
Well, I can't tell.
We have, but you're getting it in both
this
ears.
area for me to look like an idiot in.
Like, are you getting mono in both ears, or are you getting?
I mean, yeah,
Every game looks
that's
a little bit
how it
different
would always work
for
on
what
this.
it actually shows on the
Because
screen.
it's a mono mixer.
Okay. So just continue
So
on.
we'll see how.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right. So hopefully audio issues will work out. So now that's done. It says now we're supposed to visit the store. Oops, failed to install. Let's look at that again. Oh wait, no. Now it's telling me to start, so it must have actually updated. Let's go ahead and do that. Get that going. So we've already installed a handful of games and kind of little experiences. We're supposed to get access to some more stuff tomorrow. But we'll start with the Oculus Dream Deck. That is kind of a collection of things. That's not the thing we just ran through, right?
It might be, actually.
Yeah. Like with the alien and the dinosaur and the stuff. Let's start it and see.
Yeah, I think it is, actually.
Yeah. Oh wait, now I'm definitely getting the audio through here.
I think you might have to disconnect those for it to output audio.
Well, let's do that real fast, because that's a quick process at least.
So while we're doing this, we're going to talk a little about the PC that we're using.
Okay. The PC we're using, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, is the one, the high-end system build we built last week. So last week we did, so let me find a little tool they give you in here. Last week we built 3 PCs to get ready for VR systems, both the Rift and the Vive. This is the high-end one. So this is it's an Asus X99 motherboard. It is Core i7 5930K processor. This guy actually got little electrical connectors on there. It comes off pretty easy, actually. And there's no piece to fall out or break. And then we have an Asus GTX 980 Ti Strix graphics card in there to keep everything running nice and smoothly. So let's... how do I exit out of this now so it can reset its audio devices? Oh yeah, no, there's.
You could just X out of it regardless because we just did that.
I think some of these are different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's more to it at least.
You should just be able to hit
Exit
the
to
home button. Yeah.
Yeah. And then store, library. I should be able to just take this off. Okay. So let's do this again, and that's still set as default audio. All right. You want to try this again?
Sure. Yeah, it's the same.
Okay. All right. So when I put this on, I see, you guys don't see any of it, right?
Correct.
So I'm seeing, I'm in this, I don't know what you would call it, magical world. What'd I do with that? There it is.
Lobby.
I'm in the lobby, yeah. And I see like a little fireplace. I see a nice cushion that I can't sit on. It looks way more comfortable than what I'm actually sitting in. I'm standing on a rug. And this is kind of where I see the games I've played, your storefront, and then there's all that type of stuff that's going on here. Friends, friend requests, all happening here. And I'm just going to use the remote for this. So we'll go through the Dream Deck here. It says the comfort level is comfortable. I can use a remote or a controller, and internet is not required. So we'll go ahead and start that up. And you can let me know when you start to see things.
Oh, crap.
What's
you
that?
left the sound dialogue in front of the one, like the sound dialogue is in front of the window.
Of course I did. All right, hang on a second.
Go to your, okay, there we go.
How's that?
Good.
All right.
You're getting audio?
Yes. Well, no. Are you?
No.
I don't hear anything yet. Let's see if I should get anything. Let's do the dinosaur one.
Nothing.
No, nothing either. I'm sure we're supposed to be hearing something by now. What's up, little guy? We're going to exit out again.
Nope.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so did I. Okay. Now I hear some running water.
Yeah, I'm hearing you're going around the menus now.
Okay. all
Maybe
right.
just Dream Deck has a problem with the audio?
Well, I didn't hear running water the first time. But still, maybe, yes. Getting a little bit of fogging up on it. I don't know if that means I have it on too tight or what. Let's try... Okay, so this is the one we ran through in the initial part. And it definitely had sound. Nope. You don't get any sound either.
Nope.
Already settings. So I'm looking through activity, notifications, clear all that. It's still listed as beta. Let's go home. But you are hearing the menus. Maybe I need to do that restart thing. Let's try that.
Probably couldn't hurt.
Yeah. I guess disconnecting an audio device from a live running application can be problematic.
Lame.
Yep. So let's go here. We'll go to settings, general beta, restart.
We should have had you wear a green shirt today.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Would have been great.
Oh yeah, who knew? This is literally the first time we've ever done any green screen keying.
And we know it's pretty bad. So bear
And
with
yeah,
us.
we know it's not fantastic, but we'll figure it out. Adjust that. Okay, so let me go into settings, devices. Controller is off, yes. All right, yeah, I don't see anything about audio or... Oh, here
there
we
you
go.
Hey.
Windows default. Hey. Ta-da. Look at that. We figured it out eventually.
Well, hopefully.
So I do see a little sensor in here that is like a proximity sensor. You can't tell in here, but there's like a little
Occupancy sensor?
tiny orange dot in there for proximity. Yeah, a proximity sensor, so it knows when I put the headset on, and it doesn't display anything on it until I actually put the device on. Okay, there we go. Audio change detected. Look like your audio device settings have changed. Please restart Oculus. Yes, you may do that. Oh, I still need headphones, as it turns out. Okay, so I hear slight fire crackling and the menus. You hear that too?
I hear the menus. I don't hear the fire. No.
It's really light.
Okay, I get music now.
Yep. All right. Same here.
Welcome to Oculus Dream Deck.
All right. Thank you.
So for all the people who inevitably want to disconnect their headphones and use their own headphones, we just did a complete diagnostic process for you.
And now we know the easy answer.
Change your settings, stupid.
Hey, Alan should be watching this one.
That submarine looks way too spacey.
Alan, what do I hit?
The red button.
I'm looking for it.
So what are you supposed to be doing now?
Nothing. These aren't games. They're just kind of take a look at these interesting things. These are just It's called the Dream Deck. So it's just a demonstration of cool things that you can look at and interact with.
It's a holodeck.
I see. You gotta tickle my
That looks pretty good, guys. All right. So we did the walkthrough one earlier with Here's That. We did that one. Oh, what could go wrong here? Tiny insects. Oh, Jesus. Is this like inner space?
Well, bacteria floating around.
Yeah.
I see.
Electron microscope. There's bacteria going through his eye, though. That's probably not supposed to happen.
Oh, I bet that happens all the time.
Ah, get away from me. What's this one? This is not the roller coaster, is it? Oh. Ha!
Interesting.
It looks like cardboard. Oh, UFOs are starting fires?
Is this SimCity?
This could be perfect for SimCity. You can imagine using like some kind of like haptic gloves or something like that where you zoom in, get to this close of a view. He says as he reaches out for his table. Interesting, I think I'm too close. Like I can't focus on the things in front of me. Like the same macro focusing issues crop up. This is pretty neat to look at, actually. Huh. Alright, let's do this guy. Let's bring this up front.
Is it the rubber duck demo?
Uh-oh. This is like watching my dogs. The duck's still back there. All right, guys. Oh. I can feel some warmth of the display at the top, but it's not uncomfortable or anything like that. Let's see. I think this is the only one we haven't done yet. Nope.
Is that Brahms?
That doesn't look like me. All right. I assume we're done in here.
Yeah, let's get some real games.
Let's go back. All right. So let's see what we have installed. So you don't see this again. I wish they knew there was a reason for this, because both the HTC Vive and now the Rift are not showing kind of the menu setup process of things on here. So what should we try first? We should just go straight into Valkyrie, probably.
Probably.
All right. So I'm going to need the Xbox controller for that. So let's turn that guy on. Still getting a little bit of fogging on my left lens. It's always on the left lens. I see one of the benefits of using the headphones on the Rift already. You don't have to remove an extra thing to take off your headset. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Hopefully it'll stay that way. All right. So Valkyrie is kind of what we consider this, Ken. This is the kind of like the, I don't know, what really started to get people excited about VR gaming. It does list the comfort level as intense, so there's that. So you see the loading screen now?
No.
Okay. CCP Unreal Engine powered by WY's.
Yeah, I don't see any. There we go.
Connecting to the cloud.
Oh, it just opens Edge.
Oh.
I think it wants you to log in.
I have to link my Oculus ID with an Valkyrie account.
Which you already have.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will cut away.
Yeah, let's do that. So you say I already have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You signed up for the alpha.
Well, let's hope. I can't find it. Let's just get a new one real fast. Oh, caps lock was on. How about that?
Sebastian's reminding you that your password is password123.
Why do you gotta go tell everybody? Alright, one more thing to try.
See, I can't see what you're trying. Hold on.
Oop. That might have done it.
Now
Yep.
you got it done.
Alright. Okay. Well, now I had it on my forehead. Did they need to integrate? I can already tell you what the first feature they need to integrate.
Windshield wipers.
Wipers. Yeah, little windshield wipers. Okay. Retry.
Stay calm.
All right, I'll do
You
that.
don't remember me, but I'm a friend. You're probably disoriented, so just focus on my voice.
I am a little
Your
disoriented.
data has been corrupted. We're trying to reassemble it.
Oh, jeez.
First, I need to see how much you remember. Let's start with the basics. Can you remember if you were male or female?
That's kind of an ominous question, isn't it? That's it? That's the only question it's got for me? So I am in. Alan knows what all these ships are and stuff. I don't know what it is, but you can see your body. Now it's not tracking my arms or legs or anything like that, but it kind of simulates my leaning based on the headset. But if I try real hard, I can see I'm a headless body. What's that? Oh,
Microphone.
I was gonna say I can't hear you in my headphones. Fair enough. So it says I have a new item.
Coded algorithmic transmission, CAT, is an internal network algorithm for the carrier. It will keep you up to date.
All right. So let's go into our settings. What do we got? Vibrate, pitch invert, or yaw invert. I want pitch invert, yes, because I'm a normal person.
Well, you don't know what the default behavior is.
I guess that's true. I'll leave it alone. The feeling of kind of interacting with this is actually really neat. Even though I wish I could reach out and touch some of these things. You kind of just look at them to put them in focus. Let's see what ship I have in my hangar.
160 degrees of cutting-edge fighter technology.
Ooh.
We only have a few ships available at the moment. But as we build up experience, we can assign new classes to carry with.
They're telling me I can only fly one ship right now, huh?
Sucks to be you.
Alright. Let's go into a training thing real fast.
The cloning sequence can leave your imprint with a few gaps. I can run.
So here we are inside the tube. When we started doing performance testing, this was actually
Systems.
a fairly intense area for Valkyrie, the whole launch bay sequence.
Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Use the left stick to steer your ship.
All right, I can do that.
Highlighted waypoints to receive further instructions.
Fly through the gates. Yes.
Hold the boost button to speed up. Hold the brake button to slow down.
I guess I didn't really need to do this, did I, Ken?
Yeah.
Use the Gatling guns to destroy enemy targets.
They do have the correct inversion.
Hold down your secondary attack to load missiles. Look at a target to lock on, then release to fire your loaded missiles.
Goodbye, son.
Basic training completed. We're free to continue practicing or leave the simulation.
Yeah, let's leave the simulation. Alright. So far, pretty straightforward.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online.
They want you to turn 180 degrees around.
Magnetic catapult initialized.
Ooh. This could be weird. Let's think this way when I take off.
That probably won't make you puke. I feel like riding the racer backwards.
Use
Boom.
the shoulder buttons to roll the ship.
Oh, that's...
Complete a
Oh,
lap in the
no.
allotted time to progress.
If there's one thing in this that doesn't agree with me, it's the shoulder buttons. Whoa.
Must suck to be a lesser human.
I'll force myself to get better at it. I can't be worse than Ken at anything.
Stock up on the ginger ale before you do that.
Oh
You
no.
missed it.
Tap the Y button to switch your target focus.
Uh. Is that another person?
Well, what do you mean by another person?
Like a real person?
I don't think so. It's probably an AI.
Oh, I'm just supposed to lock onto the ships. I'm not actually supposed to shoot at them, apparently.
We are going to get targeted by missiles. When the alarm sounds, press the ability button to activate countermeasures to destroy them.
Ah. When the alarm sounds. Huh. You see that's shooting, it's spinning in circles and shooting off countermeasures.
Destroy the enemy.
Flares, bro.
The simulation.
Just sounds like gunfire. Let's stop that shit.
Fighter training completed. We're free.
That took a lot of effort to kill one guy, kid.
Leave the simulation.
Weird. It's almost like I'm not very good at this.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can say it. Alright, so what did we do? Combat Chronicles, Squad. Let's try this one.
The bleak lands are a polarized
We could do survival mode, scout mode, explore freely. Nah,
cathedral.
let's go get shut up. But on novice, for sure. By the way, the menu button on this controller, in this game at least, resets your straightforward. So you can see if you're reclining and this is comfortable, you could reset it. But you kind of your base station, your base sitting position, you want to set that way. I think that's a game-to-game thing, not a whole platform thing, though.
Navigation system.
I think they, through like the Oculus menu in VR, you can reset all
Okay.
of it.
Let's check my velocity out over here. Let's do this.
2, 1. Test your skills in simulated combat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we will. We'll test them all right. So I moved the missile aiming reticule with my vision. Oh. Oh, come on.
Air brake.
I'm trying. Oh, no. I put on the air brake, it'll fly right by. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
Wave 2? I haven't finished Wave 1. My going in circles is not helping any.
Secure internal injury.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Fly by. Oh. Don't run into anything. Oh. Oh. And I'm a frozen dead body. Let's do that one more time. Any comments or questions or anything from anybody?
Not really.
See, it doesn't say how many I shot or killed, just how many waves I survived.
Well, your score is probably how many people you shot.
Or it might just be 0, and it didn't want to embarrass me and say that. So I think this is included with every Rift, right? But I think it's a free-to-play game as well, isn't it?
Yeah, included with at least the early Rifts is the Founders Edition with all of the content, I think.
Oh, that's what I got. Where's all my content? Give me all the ships and stuff. Let's do this.
People are asking if it's smooth because they see some stutters on the stream. I mean, that's just the stream.
Yes, on here it's been perfectly smooth. I see no judders. And you might also be seeing, I heard somebody on another stream talking about head bob. And it's hard to get rid of head bob when it's actually a head now. It's not an artificial thing put into a game. I do think I have it maybe pulled a little bit too tight on my head though. So I'll have to adjust that after this round and start another game. Ah!
This will put you through your paces.
I bet it will. Yeah, sneak attack. Oh, Lord. Oh. That's a rock. Come here. I don't know how to recharge my countermeasures. Oh, Lord. Clearly, I need some more practice. I don't feel any ill effects, though, from it. And that's a game listed as intense. So let's see. Let's just back out of this. All right, so this, when I hit the Xbox button on this, it takes me to a little menu where I can reorient, change lens spacing, set do not disturb modes, look up friends. I want to go back to home. There we go. Yes, I would like to quit. All right. So I'm back in that. Now I'm going to take this off real fast and loosen these up a little bit.
You want to switch off for a bit so you can read the chat and we can...
Do you have a raccoon? Do I have a raccoon face?
Of course. It's just like you're wearing ski goggles.
You're going to play some Lucky's Tale?
Sure. I guess that's one of the other free games
I don't have
we
that much stuff really installed quite yet. It's definitely hot on the face for a little bit.
Can I go ahead and mute you?
Yeah, you muted me?
Leave your mic, I guess.
Sound still in there? Huh? Was lost in virtual space, so I don't know if Alan's here. These are alcohol wipes. No one wants to.
Just start selling VR wipes.
Yeah, but at a slightly raised price.
Yeah.
Polish here. Lenses. Gross. Unmute one. That's you?
Yeah. You should probably put on the headphones, though.
Yep.
Oh, let's see here.
They're saying Ryan's pointing out the biggest downfall of VR. It's not going to be comfortable for hours. I don't know. Like I said, I had it on too tight. It was kind of squeezing on the bridge of my nose.
Yeah, just because it leaves a mark on your face doesn't mean it wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
Because we've both worn them, and you get off and you have the mark, and you don't expect to have it there.
Right. It is always going to be there. That's for sure.
Oh, smells like alcohol in here.
Fresh. So if this game starts up in a different thing, I'll have to adjust.
One of the
screen
shots
space
should
size.
work.
All right.
Because I've been duplicating, not actually. Oh, shit.
Oh, not adjusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
It's easier, I think, if you put the cord over your shoulder to your front, because otherwise, if you lean back, it'll get caught between the back of your seat and your back.
Not if I put it on the other side of the.
Fair enough.
You get kind of self-conscious without being able to see yourself on camera and being on camera.
No, don't worry. It's totally fine.
Oh.
What's going wrong? Nothing can go wrong. I mean,
It is a bit warm.
all right, so what are we playing here? We're playing... Let's see if I can find the right shot here. No. We don't have one. So what I just do? Make a copy of one and zoom in some?
Make a copy of the last one and edit and then change the cropping.
They curl up to
Duplicate
sleep
shot.
when the day ends.
Edit shot. All right.
But Lord crept in, looking for a treat. And took Mr. Pig as something to eat. Pig gave a yell.
So this is a 3D platformer, right?
Yeah, third person.
All right. Is there a zoom option here? I've cropped it now.
If you go to the second tab and hit Alt and drag in, I think it's something weird.
Okay.
A golden coin
Okay,
tray
yeah.
showed him the way.
Almost got it. All right.
This is Lucky's Tale. And it's time to play.
Eee. Not a perfect science. So it's a 3D platformer where your head is now the
camera.
essentially. As I said earlier, this is the natural evolution of the Nintendo 64 C button.
Well, good, because I hated the N64 controller, so this ought to be great. Aha, take that stuff, Fox. Mine. Oh, hey, the double jump is a thing. Ooh, hidden coins.
It's counting up. I assume that means you get to 100, you get something.
I can't imagine an extra life. It really doesn't feel like a 3D third-person platformer will be fun in VR, but I really like this.
Yeah, this is one of the games you tried out for a little bit at GDC when we were there for the Oculus Dev Days. And you liked it a lot then, too.
Yeah. It feels like a game, which is a lot more than you can say for the rest of these launch titles.
A lot of them still seem like demos.
kind of expanded on. But this is clearly, I mean, this looks like a game that could have existed without VR, right?
True.
And they,
This is really cool. When you go underground, it kind of gives you another perspective. It looks like a model essentially, like it's a cutaway, pull back sort of thing. Like they change the scale when you go underground to sort of message that you're in a different area.
right.
Plus, I really like platformers, so that probably doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Haha. Take that.
There we go. Trying to crop it out. Oh, wait. Oh, this whole time. Sorry, guys. I forgot to push the
Go live
overture button. Sorry, stream. Now it's fixed. I had to be fair to me. Somebody said, "Oh, Ryan's just not very good at production."
Oh.
I can see the chat. I just was trying to mess with that. VR Master Race. I don't think that they're not using some kind of refresh pattern. They're not using the ability to refresh a screen uniformly. There would be tearing, but there's just a VSync enabled on it. Like it's low persistence, but it's not. They haven't magically figured out how to draw to the entire screen at once that I know of. BBB wants to know, how does the VR add to the game? Would it be the same if you just played it on a monitor?
I mean, gameplay-wise, I guess it would be, but right now they're starting to do some cool things with the fact that you have stereo depth. Like looking down this hallway is a really cool effect. Mm-hmm. Like it makes a lot more sense, and then you like sort of walk forward in the frame.
I know there are some sections where you're going instead of kind of going into the screen, you're going left to right, and there's maybe some things that could knock you off that you can like move your head and see around or see past that you couldn't see before.
Yeah, I think we'll get into that here in just a second, because this is the first demo level we played already. And things like the underground section kind of are VR dependent. Like the fact that this looks so cool.
Yeah. And this is a game published by Oculus. This is part of their initiative, like, so they had apparently that's poison water.
Apparently,
they had heard the issue that, hey, you know, all the stuff so far has just been like VR demos. We want some actual like VR games, and they wanted to prove that it wasn't just going to be first-person games, or it wasn't just going to be, rail shooters or something like that. So this is a demonstration and an example. See, that's pretty cool. So that's all that camera viewing is all Ken, right? So that's him leaning into this quote unquote water. It kind of feels like I get my nose ready to like like it feels like I'm going to like be underwater. It's weird. I'm not avoiding any questions, guys. I'm just not looking all the time. So if you have them, keep sending them. I'll see them eventually. Yeah, I mean, the difference between what the Rift has today is the seating experience, and they tell you they do a standing experience as well. It's just not whole room experience.
And I mean, we've done Oculus demos that are sort of room scale that track a lot, like track walking around the room. It's just that they don't have motion controllers available yet, so that's kind of a useless feature right now.
Right.
Like when we play Job Simulator, you could like turn around, like take a step over and grab stuff, and like it could do more than just sort of straight up.
let's see, which has the lesser screen door effect, this or the Vive Pre? Definitely this at this point. But the Vive Pre, again, is still a pre-production device, and they told us to expect changes from that to what the final retail unit will be. Now, whether or not the changes will improve the screen door effect, we'll just have to see. But this does a very good job with optics and the screen itself. And there's obviously some other stuff they're doing, right? Because I think technically the resolutions of the two headsets are the same.
Or very, very close.
Yeah, and so either they're employing some additional optics in it, or they have like maybe some post-processing blur filters going, something like that might help it.
See, this is sort of one of the sorts of areas where the 3D helps, so you can gauge better with depth perception where these logs are coming across.
Toxinate, I don't understand if you're at quality or preferences for Vive, Oculus Gear VR. I mean, if you're just... I mean, so far the Rift here is the only one that feels to me like a complete finished product. And I say that as somebody who hasn't really spent a whole lot of time with the Gear VR, I guess. The Vive Pre is probably, again, this is the first day with a retail Rift. The Vive Pre experiences are probably more engaging to me or more interesting, but they require a lot more space, a lot more time to set up, and a lot more kind of dedication to the VR craft, if you will. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So they play with the 3D aspect a lot.
Yeah.
Which I like.
We didn't put GPU-Z on here, did we?
No, we forgot to do that. I can't imagine this is using a whole lot of the GPU.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest with you, like, again, almost all of these games were really tuned for the GTX 970 R9 390 platforms. And not a lot of them have image quality settings. I guess I could have showed you guys that in Eve Valkyrie. It does have image quality settings. We're on a 980 Ti, so I think it probably defaulted to high. There's an ultra setting as well. But on the 970, it defaults to medium. Yeah, the seated as well, Biohazard, you're right. So the Vive can really do the same things that the Rift can do, if you set it up to do it that way. It's just a matter of what kind of experience you're trying to do, or how much space you have, or whatever.
Also, one thing I've just noticed is a swivel chair is very nice for seeing VR experiences, so I don't have to turn my actual body. I can be lazy.
No, I don't know of any Rift or Vive porn bundles yet, no.
Look at that waterfall we got going there. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Josh joined.
Oh no.
I don't know if Eve Valkyrie is going to be on the Vive or not.
I doubt it, since it's a Oculus.
Is it an Oculus published game?
I don't know, but it's a pack-in, so it seems like there might be some agreement there.
Yeah.
This sort of overworld is kind of cool, like a miniature version of the map.
Michael player, yeah, you saw me cleaning the lenses a lot here today. I did not have that issue on the Vive, but the Vive Pre has very different lenses than these. What do we say they were, Alan? Fresnel?
These are Fresnels.
Those are?
Uh-huh.
I thought the Vive Pre with its circular patterns on it were.
I think they both are. Fresnel's sort of how they've gotten rid of the screen door effect a bit by sort of because Fresnel sort of blur it so you can't tell the screen door.
Gotcha.
As far as I know.
Mike, I don't know if you can play. Can you play to some game through the Rift? I don't think that's a thing that they offer yet.
I don't think you can do that yet. I'm pretty sure they said that's coming. You can they have a video player, so you can do that.
Mm-hmm. But if you wanted to play GTA 5 on the Rift, I don't think that's something you can do today.
I imagine the Steam VR player will support the Rifts at some point.
So that's interesting. As of today, just kind of seeing people talk about online, that hasn't been supported yet.
Well, apparently the whole third-party support thing with the Rift is kind of broken right now.
They need to fix it. I saw Tim Sweeney on there.
I think it's actually just a bug at this point. Like, they have a toggle in the software to allow third-party apps that aren't theirs. They just enable. But I just think there are bugs because it's like just released software. It's
Yeah.
version 1.0.
But like for example, I still have the the Vive Pre here, and I did play Rise of the Tomb Raider on it today, which essentially makes it look like a giant through the virtual desktop, a giant curved screen in front of your face, which was pretty cool.
That's really cool. Just like climbing this wall and then coming over the sort of apex, like just like the way the camera is, and then you got the window here going back and forth. Of course, I'm pointing at it and you can't see.
Yeah, I do that a lot. It happens.
Of course, I'm green screen, so if I point in the right direction, I guess.
Nope, wrong way. Yep, there you go. Yeah, bio. Essentially, like, so to me, you know, yes, the Rift gaming and the Vive Pre gaming are cool, but the desktop ideas could be interesting as long as the headsets are comfortable enough to wear for several hours at a time. Getting a virtual desktop that you can have unlimited number of or unlimited resolution and size monitor is pretty impressive.
I thought this was supposed to ship with Netflix support, but I guess it didn't.
Haven't heard anything about that recently. If it did.
Maybe that was on Gear VR. But as a person with roommates, being able to put on a headset and watch what I want on Netflix without monopolizing this shared TV sounds like a pretty cool idea. Aha! Eh.
Is that a secret?
Hidden.
Yeah, we'll do some racing testing. Probably not today. I'm going to wait for tomorrow for my account to unlock, so I don't have to rebuy Project Cars. Comfort factor, Rift or Vive Pre so far. I think the Rift is easier to put on. Now, this, again, I don't want to get into the whole glasses debate because I don't have glasses. I do, but I don't wear them on a daily basis. Everything I'm hearing is that the Rift is pretty hard to get on and off with glasses. But this one, I think, it comes on like a baseball hat, right? Back on first, slide down the front. Seems to work pretty well. It's really light. It seems noticeably lighter than... Oh man, so many diamonds. Noticeably lighter than some of like the first dev kits that we used.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you've ever used a Oculus DK1 or DK2, this is essentially a completely different thing at this point.
Biohazard, I will try Elite on the Rift, but I don't want to do that on a live stream because you have to like do some work to get into the game to see stuff. But yes, I will definitely be trying it.
We need a HOTAS.
That's right. I don't know if the Rift has less screen door compared to the Gear VR Galaxy S7. I have not tried Gear VR with the Galaxy S7 yet. There is an inherent... Yeah, you're right, WCG66. There's some inherent trust you have to have in your roommates if you're going to sit there with a VR headset on.
Well, I'd lock the door, of course. Let's be honest. I wonder if this game resets the collectibles when you die.
They fogged up a little bit for me early under mine, but when I loosened the headset, it seemed to fix that. I didn't have it.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be fogging up too much for me.
Depends on how sweaty your eyeballs are.
Not your forehead, your eyeballs. Even with depth perception, that jump is still pretty hard right there.
Yeah, both
like
VR
lining it up.
Yeah. Both VR headsets have diopter settings, yes. Mine is, what did I say it was? 62 millimeters is my interpupillary...
Pupillary.
Not pupiary. Pupillary distance.
Mine must be pretty close because this is working well and I didn't change it.
What's that?
Oh no!
Guys, I've answered the screen door effect question like 5 times.
Poor Lucky. Can get any better at this? No, apparently not. I just have poor hand-eye coordination
Yeah.
in general.
Or yeah, you're right. Bio, it'd be time to get to play VR more comfortably.
Let's be honest. If you've invested in one of these headsets, it's not that much more. Let's get some contacts, some VR contacts.
So we are working on performance testing of not just this game, but in general for VR. There are a lot of things to consider. I don't know when to get into a whole bunch of it right now, but I would say that the first wave of performance tests you have seen or may have seen are likely not accurate or useful. The existing tool sets out there, like Fraps, are not measuring what they're used to measuring. Yeah, there's an HDMI and a USB 3 connection off of the Rift, and then a USB 3 connection for the sensor, the camera sensor. And then you need a USB connection for the Xbox if you use that. Oh, you're right, Dark. Yeah, you can adjust distance between the lenses, but you're not adjusting focus on the lenses. Yeah. I don't know if they can play Super Nintendo games on it now.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd be into that.
Mickey, we'll jump out of here in a minute and show a different title.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I'm trying to figure out what else we had on here.
We can have Alan play some Defense Grid.
Yeah, throw him in there blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded it. You look.
Oh, you just center of the
You view.
center of your field of view. Is
I don't know. I never played the game. Yeah, Ken, why don't you jump out of here, and we'll set him up with that,
All right. Let
and
me
then we'll do for a few minutes before we end our stream.
get back to home. Okay. Mute my mic.
Muting one. Muted. So we're gonna strap Alan in, so to speak. And get him to play some Defense Grid 2. It's a game he's played a lot outside of VR, so I'm curious to see kind of what his instantaneous transition is. What about the cable feel? I don't know. I mean, it's a cable. It's fine. It sucks that there's a cable. I'm looking forward to our wide gig future of ultra low latency wireless connections, so that we can.
I have a resolution for that.
Hey, you know, whatever. Nicolas Cage started following me. I'll have you get his mic on and stuff. We're not doing a Josh Check After Dark VR special.
God help us all.
What won't work a third of the time? Biohazard, I don't know. All right, wipe off the headset with him with that thing there. So, all right, there's somebody, because all we see is a. What's on the screen? Do you see? Is Lucky's tail still on the monitor?
Yeah.
All right. You have to like go into the headset to exit out of it, I guess.
Yeah, like when you pop back in the home, it sort of.
Oh, okay.
There for a second.
People are going crazy on my strap-on Allen jokes. Or strap in. No. Just a second, guys.
Alan's got to make himself look pretty.
You know that you're just put things on your face, right?
Or not get makeup on the HMD.
You can leave the jacket on. That's fine.
Green.
Oh, yeah. We'll move over to the side some so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, we can see through your chest now.
Green. It's an environmental green.
All right, yeah, keep that on, and then just use the clip part of the mic. Yeah. The Josh Check After Dark patron level would be very high. Would be very steep. Oh, wireless displays, you'll say, will never happen. I don't know. It will. He just kicked my magnet. That was my perfect setup. Love. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's too late now. You already disconnected it. It's more about the disconnected clip, but that's fine.
Hook yourself in. Hook myself in.
The end?
Yep.
Alright, unmuted. Alright.
Alrighty, I'll clip this onto something. Okay.
So you're going to put the Rift on, and then we're going to give you the Xbox controller.
Yeah, it's true. Whoa, I'm getting high from the alcohol.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. We gotta clean this more often.
Clean all the electronics.
Holy crap, wait a minute, it's burning my eyes. there was a little bit much alcohol in there.
Well, I'm sick, so I don't want you to catch anything.
Whoa. Alright, so this may be a drunk defense grid playing.
Perfect.
That's what we're looking forward
sweet.
to.
I'm handing you a pair of headphones.
Oh, headphones, okay.
And then
Do I got them right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, hold on a minute.
They're on right.
I don't know.
Oh.
Take that black cleaning cloth and wipe off the lenses.
The problem is if you have too much alcohol in there and then you put it on, it just kind of like
Yeah, no, the same
builds.
thing happened to me.
It just kind of like builds up around your eyeballs and just, yeah, does a number on you.
Well, I mean, we are cleaning it with grain alcohol, with Everclear.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're not using
Okay, so headphones.
isopropyl. Yep, that's the right way.
Okay.
Okay, so you can hear me still?
I hear you.
Okay.
Hand him this.
Yeah, you can give him that.
Here, I'm handing you I'll hand you an Xbox controller. This will make more sense.
Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Dude, this alcohol, man.
Alan's never had a drink in his life.
It's just your eyeballs.
Well,
It's
I
fine.
don't drink through my retinas.
Touche.
All right.
All right, so what do you see? Where are you
I
at?
see your activity menu
Okay,
stuff.
in the bottom middle somewhere or the bottom left, there should be like a home.
Exit to home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you should be back in the menu, like the kind of a living room setting.
Hold on, it's asking me if I'm sure I want to do the thing.
You're sure.
Okay. Eve, Lucky, Oculus, Aramec.
So you want to do
Defense Grid 2.
DG2. Yeah.
So you don't see this environment?
Nope.
Well, that's annoying. It's a pretty cool environment.
I agree.
We should be able to that somehow. All right, I'm in. Now do you see this?
Yep.
So I guess I'm doing up and down the regular way here.
Yep.
Bear with me. I'm still venting, airing alcohol out. All right, English. Play.
Yeah, I mean, you've played it enough. You probably figured it out.
We'll just jump into a level.
Yeah, exactly.
Story.
Did I have this cropped right, Ken?
Sure.
Let's see.
Amanda shuttle. Seems like an asteroid mining facility. After
All right,
a long
so
trip, even this place looks good.
yeah, the headset.
Indeed. We're landing the command shuttle Rafaela now. We'll connect to the grid as we isolate the signal. Interesting. It's actually a level 4 distress call.
So that's where the bad guys come in.
Same distress level as my mother-in-law unannounced.
That's not very funny.
You should be joking when someone's in trouble.
A quick here and there has kept me sane on this long journey of ours, Kai.
Okay, I get it.
Relatively sane.
Yep.
I'm not sure the
There's a
commander
gun.
would agree.
There's a bunch
Wait,
of stuff.
oh no.
Stuff in the level, so you like look
I
around
see the recon.
environment,
Damn.
try to, like,
Years of
start
deep
tapping
space
on, like,
travel and the
buildings
aliens
and
still...
stuff and interacting with them.
Hold on.
That's what happened.
I couldn't hear.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot that you have headphones on.
You were trying
Can
to
you hear me
say, yeah, I can hear you now.
So, look around the environment a lot, like lean around, look around stuff. And
It's
like,
when in there, though, not when he's up here.
Well, yeah, but there are a bunch of like hidden things in the environment, and like if you try to interact with buildings, they'll do stuff.
So is that the actual level? That is.
Yeah.
I paused.
Yep.
Because there's the gun that I put up. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, you pause and it like back and takes a screenshot of the action. Which is pretty cool.
Interesting.
Beat us.
Can we fight them here?
All right, so there's the bad guys.
Systems. I can bring 3 tower types online immediately.
Gun, Inferno, and cannon towers.
310.
Precisely. Commander, prepare for invasion.
Here they come. Good luck, you 3.
All right, so yeah, those guys are all getting their butts kicked. That's pretty cool.
Do you see that little glowy orb thing between the 2 cannons above you? Like, nope. Look back down where you were looking.
Okay.
You see like the little shiny glowy thing right there?
Oh, what's that?
Highlight it and click a button. I don't know what it does, but it gives you things or it's secrets.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like hidden Easter eggs around every level.
Did it give me more score?
I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, look at that. I kind of wish I had a controller as opposed to having to move my nose around to like upgrade stuff or choose the menu options.
You mean you're like looking at something to select it or to highlight
Yeah,
it? You mean?
like if I pick this, then I have to move, you know.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like nod your head around and stuff to choose it. Like I would just wish I had controllers for this, basically.
Well, if you highlight one and hit a button the first time, do you have to move your head? Like if you click one of the towers,
Oh,
like
I might be able to-
you could, yeah.
I could use the, okay.
Yeah, you can use the joystick for that.
So let's see, they got, I like this. This is cool.
If you forget what the buttons do, you
Like,
look
oh
up
yeah,
in the
what
sky.
do those buttons do? You just kind of like, oh, there's nothing over there.
And environment menus are pretty awesome in VR, as it turns out.
Yeah.
I'm almost ashamed to say it, but it feels good to battle aliens once again.
Where's the speed up button?
But no shame here. Nothing better than
Fast
taking one
forward
off the
is,
board.
oh, the shoulder.
Second
Okay.
that. Good to fight with all of you again. You're doing great.
It is indeed. After all this space travel, I expect chasing after aliens feels especially good.
Yeah, definitely. Be really nice to go for a run, too.
Does it stay fast forward?
Try not
I guess,
running for
maybe?
about 1,000 years.
Yep.
Or for that matter, breathing
We'll just play it fast
taking a
forward.
bath or- Thanks so much for bringing this up.
Hey, you asked me.
Whatever.
How do you, oh yeah. Woo. I mean, it's cool.
You would never think VR tower defense would really be a thing, but
Where's the adjustment for the distance? There it is.
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Because my eyes like flipped out if I was looking at something up close.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure the bastards never do.
You're right.
Oh no, they're stealing the course.
That's what you get for adjusting your IPD.
What's weird is that I look up close at this, and I know that everything back here is going through my chest. But it's not.
That's good news.
Alright, so let's try this tower view thing. Where's that tower view? Alright. So I've basically changed my perspective to that tower. So now I can see those guys, but if I want to hop over there, I can see those guys coming. This gun kind of sucks, so I'll upgrade it.
So, Kai, Simon was complaining to me about missing a run, I believe it was.
Seriously? What's up with that?
Pretty cool.
Try being a freaking AI.
Wait a minute, that's not what I said.
I don't think he could manage it for 10 minutes.
Can you imagine his first system to frag?
Okay, fine. I'm now scratching my back.
That's a low blow, Simon. Back to business at hand.
See, moving your head around doesn't give you that much difference anymore now, because I can't get low.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, more guys coming. Alright, so how do you cancel out of... cancel. Okay. What other options are there we can mess around with? Show path. Okay. Oh, recenter, that's interesting. Waves. We're on wave 11. Speed it up. Uh-oh. Oh. That's bad news. Took my course. I was too distracted by the VR.
What?
Huh?
Distracted by the what?
I was too distracted by the VR stuff, the VR candy. Oh, I got that little... Still couldn't figure out what those little things you can get got me. Now I'm looking for more of them.
So it doesn't matter what they are, you're gonna look for them.
Yeah, now I'm gonna look like a complete idiot, just like looking around like I dropped a contact or something. Like, all right. I think I got them all. I don't see any more. No, we're almost done. Oh yeah, the orbital laser thing. How do you do that?
Nuke it from orbit.
Yeah. What button is laser?
Special weapon.
Special weapon. Yeah.
It's like trigger, maybe.
Yep. Show heat map. So, you know, if I just wanted to, like, blow up the whole wave or something, well, they're not all in one place. Here, I'll take out these guys. Oh, wait, that's not it. Special weapon. Oh, okay.
To hold the right trigger, it looks like.
Yeah, that did some damage. So like if I was playing this game on the desktop, you kind of get tired of like moving the mouse around and pointing at stuff. So in that respect, this is like much easier. Like I put very little effort into just like, oh yeah, I just want to build something else and do some stuff with it. Oh, I can't quite see that, I'll just lean over.
Well done, Commander. I think that's the last of them.
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
A lock on the distress signal.
Finally. Shall we head that way, Commander?
I think we should.
Hide and seek.
Kai, are you all right?
I'm fine. There's no one I'd rather fight aliens with.
But...
Oh yeah.
Aliens are here. They probably...
Then there's all my stuff that I built out there.
Yeah, can you lean forward and look at?
Yeah, and be like, oh, okay, I'll go look at all that stuff.
Simon, but one thing at a time. Our first order of business is finding that distress beacon. Shall we, Commander?
So what's... I wonder if you can rotate... Can you rotate?
Clear of aliens, Commander. At least for now.
Where's
Maybe that was just a small scout
Oh, it's in a different place than it was last time.
Or the first wave of an invasion force. I do hope I'm wrong, but honestly, that's...
So you were able to, like, rotate the map. Sometimes from a different direction without having to...
I think you can do that.
Perhaps we should send a response
Previous checkpoint, I can recenter it. Yeah. But, like...
This is Advisor Zakara. Eliminate the aliens.
I thought
here.
I saw I could
Please
do
find
that
me
somewhere.
immediately.
Who was that? Is that the distress beacon? And what aliens?
Wait. Aliens inbound.
Lovely. Oh, don't got enough money. Oh, the
Need
candies.
more minerals.
I'm distracted by the candies. Oh, there's a candy. Start calling them like VR candies or something. Now, what's that thing? Okay, what the heck is that? Like, it opened or something. Now there's a platform down there I'm supposed to be able to raise. But, oh, that's what that did. Interesting. Oh, I need to, like, do something here. I'm gonna get my butt kicked.
Yep.
Let me see if there's, like... No, that did it. Where's he going? Oh, what'd he do? He just leaves and comes back? What the heck?
Just to distract you.
Yeah, meanwhile I'm losing the game.
But you found an Easter egg.
I did.
I found a new tower design on the local network. It is called a boost tower. It can block pathways, and yet you can still build towers on top of it.
That could be useful.
And, unfortunately, I also am detecting a new type of alien. Charges like a rhinoceros, but slows down dramatically in the turn.
So I did bring that up.
So let's make
Oh wait, I think that automatically happens in this level.
Building boost towers might help with that.
I like the way you think, Kai. And Commander, I also have a laser tower available able to help with all enemies of
Well, I'm already using it.
welcome.
You're just too good for this tutorial.
So what we need to do here is rearrange some stuff. Get him. Good job. All right, let's speed this up. I'm gonna find some more Easter eggs.
There's only 5 per level.
I don't know if that's necessarily an Easter egg. Oh, what's that? I'm like playing music. Crap. That wasn't good. Lost like a bunch of cores and stuff.
Thank goodness we gained a core. This doesn't seem to be a scouting force, Commander.
I wonder how many planets in this system they've infested. I believe I can answer that. All of them.
To whom are we speaking? Did you send the distress call?
You may address me as Zakara. I am an artificial intelligence life form and prime advisor to the Council on Takat. Identify yourself.
Identify ourselves? Well, my name is You're Welcome. The commander is called A Little Gratitude Would Be Nice, and she's, oh, for God's sake.
When your solar system is on the brink of annihilation, menace become irrelevant.
A not completely unreasonable point, I suppose. Let's keep the core safe this time.
I don't see any more of those little cube things. I have no idea what those are doing either.
That's the mystery. Alright, you got a couple more minutes and we gotta wrap up.
But Mom...
You're gonna die. Oh, there's one.
The laser is charged. Care for an orbital strike?
What wave are you on out of 20, Alan?
16.
Alright.
We'll call once this is done.
Okay.
totally forgot these things had overcharge. Oh well. 18. Play music.
Congratulations, Commander. We did it.
Yes,
Yay.
well done. But now we must return me to Taket immediately.
My readings tell me that's the furthest planet in the system.
Is he done?
It is.
Yep.
After I was taken by the aliens,
I got a touchy-feely achievement for touching all the random buttons.
facility. I must return.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I understand that, but we have passengers. They come first.
All right, we're gonna pull you out. Hold out your controller.
Oh no, I'm plugged in, man.
Jacked in, I believe.
Jacked in, I'm jacked in.
Yeah, you gotta take the headphones off first on
I
this.
believe that's exactly why we are headed there.
Well, if you are determined to fight, allow me to provide additional assistance.
Welcome back.
I recommend cleaning and then letting it sit for at least 10 minutes.
We do have some pretty extreme wipes.
Lest your eyes try to...
Well, yeah.
We'll clean it for sure. All right, everybody. That's going to be it for this stream. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, you're going to switch to this one? Our temporary green screen that has never been ironed or anything like that seemed to work pretty well. And the Oculus worked pretty well too. So this is, like I said, first day on this. We'll try out some other stuff. If the store unlocks for me tomorrow, we'll try to... No?
Don't move that microphone while you're talking into it. Just hold it still.
I'm trying. So we'll set up other streams, and I think we maybe have the Vive for one more day. So we'll see if there's any kind of directs or side-by-sides or anything we can do with it. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope it was interesting, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description below, obviously. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
If you enjoyed this content, consider supporting in-depth technical content by contributing at patreon.com/PCPer.